right, Porter and Kendall. So we're gonna stay up at the kitchen line for this next drill. And this is gonna be working on straight ahead dinking. So where do you feel most comfortable dinking most of the time?
Cross court.
We should be comfortable dinking any direction. So when people tell me, well, I mostly wanna dink cross court, I'm like, well, that's great, but why are we losing half of the court here, right? Practice, drilling, those are the things that we wanna do to become comfortable in all aspects of the game. So straight ahead dinking has a very legitimate role in the game, and we just need to practice it so we feel more comfortable. When I'm looking at dinking straight ahead, again, I want to stay as close as I can. The more I can get out of the air, the better, but I have to stay very focused when I'm dinking straight ahead on a couple of things. One, I gotta get the ball over the net, right? The net is a little bit higher when we go straight ahead, which is part of the concern that players have, so we need to be aware of that. Making sure that we always clear the net, okay? Two, I want to still move the ball a little bit, make Porter move somewhat. I'm not gonna be able to make him move quite as much as if I go cross court, but I don't wanna let him get comfortable. And then three, I don't wanna pop the ball up, right? Popping up the ball straight ahead, our opponents are able to attack very quickly, right? When we pop up the ball cross court, it gives us a little bit more time. Straight ahead, they're on it quickly. So that is one of the reasons that we're often fearful of dinking straight ahead, but that's why when we get into a practice session like this, we want to work on it so that we become more comfortable with it. Because all of those fears that we have the same benefits if we can be comfortable in this way. If Porter pops the ball up, I have a faster time to react to it, right? There's a better chance that Porter could put it into the net if I go straight ahead on him. So we also have to think about it that way. It's not always the negatives, but it's also, what is the benefit to me if I'm comfortable dinking straight ahead? Okay, so we'll go ahead and warm it up first. Stay nice and close. And this is all about consistency. And patience. The lower you can get, the better. Stay good. Oh, he got me going that time. Right in that little tiny space. Porter put me under a lot of pressure. Nice job, Porter. Okay. What are you noticing when we're doing this drill?
You gotta stay down.
That we gotta stay down, right? We do want to stay in an athletic stance. We have to move laterally. We have to be very aware of what our opponents are doing, okay? Oh, I hit one in the net. That's the worst. So come on in over here. For this drill, we are going to be keeping score. Okay, this is a competitive drill. It's not cooperative. Sometimes we have cooperative drills. This one's a little more competitive because I want you to feel a little pressure when we're dinking straight ahead, because you will feel pressure in a game, but I want you staying calm and consistent. So if you hit a ball in the net, you get 2 points. Points are bad, right? We like to mix up the way we keep score when we're drilling. So ball in the net, that's 2 points. That's the absolute worst thing we can ever do. If we hit a ball out, that's 1 point. And if they just win the rally, nobody gets a point. I'll help you keep score to start, but essentially that's the rules. Okay, take a quick warm up. Right off the bat, he would have had 2 points, but we're warming up still. Good, nice dink, straight ahead. Good.
And do we play just the single court?
Right, we're only playing single court. Good. I like where you're pushing your dinks right now. Good control, keeping that paddle in front of you. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and keep score. I want to see both of you guys moving your feet, right? We're never stationary. We're not stuck. Oh, and that was out. So you've got 1 point. Not as bad as the net, but. No worries. 3 points, 3-0. Five points. That's okay. We're going to go to 7.
Oh, hesitation.
Okay,
Oh.
so we got to 7 pretty quickly. That's okay. What I want you to do at this stage is take a second and think about why were you not successful in this drill yet? Ooh,
Hesitation
Okay.
on some of those, taking it out of the air versus letting it bounce.
Okay.
He has a lot of spin.
Okay,
So I was,
good.
that's new for
Right.
me to, kind of watch for that. But
Okay. So I like that. When somebody has a lot of spin on the ball, that requires a little bit more focus on our part, right? We have to watch that ball coming off their paddle to be able to recognize the spin that's happening, okay? So I agree with all that you said. I do think the hesitation is probably the biggest thing for you to change on that, right? Go for it, right? Feel confident in what you're doing. The more you practice this though, the more confident you're gonna be. So let's actually have you guys switch sides and we're gonna try it again. And there you go, right off the bat, you're a little bit changed in focus. I can see it, right? You were really trying to stay forward and get those balls out of the air. And that was a first points Porter got too. Oh, nice work. So that wasn't necessarily in the net, so we're not going to call it a point, but that was a great rally. 2-0. Oh, what a great rally, though. So 2-2. We're going to go to 5 on this one. Here we go. And it's out. Good work. Let me get you a ball. 3 for Porter, 2 for Kendall. No, if you hit it out, it's only 1 point. Nice try. Good reaches, Porter. 3-4. Oh, good move. So when we're doing competitive drills like this, it is good to take some time to sit back and think through, what can I do different the next time I put myself in this position, and try it again, right? So it's good when we generate some goals of like, okay, I still lost to Porter, right? I lose to Porter sometimes, that's okay, sometimes. But just the fact that you were able to make a few errors on his case, and you did hang in the points much longer that time, right? So that was an improvement from the time before. All right, nice job.